Hello everyone, this is Trosum here, and today I'm showing you Masterpiece Bumblebee. The original Masterpiece Bumblebee actually, because there is a new Masterpiece Bumblebee which is crap. And the new one is somehow more expensive than this, and he's not even worth it. So anyway, I got this from Big Bad Toy Store, and surprisingly, he was $60, and it's actually kind of a good deal because I think it was like around like $70 on Amazon. Well, that was mostly for the gold bug version, cause like this version on Target, no, not Target, Amazon is like around $100 and somehow more expensive than the gold bug version, probably due to the fact that he comes with Daniel. So anyway, take a look at the box. As you can see, you got Bumblebee and Daniel in his exosuit. Volkswagen Type 1, MP21, Cybertron Bumblebee. And on the bottom, there's the official license for Volkswagen. You can see right there too. There's this car mode. On the back, you got obligatory product shots, I guess. He's got his alternate faces, and this is how you would scale with MP10 Prime. And at the time of this recording, I don't have MP10 yet, mostly because MP10 is a lot more expensive than Bumblebee. And then you got Bumblebee in his robot mode, and for some reason, according to the box, he's just simply called Bumble. But I don't know if that was due to copyright issues for Takara. Like, how did Takara, did Takara, literally lose the rights to Bumblebee's name? Honestly, I don't know, but, whatever. So, for accessories, he's got an alternate face. We'll talk about that for robot mode. He's got two tiny side view mirrors, which you had to pop them out from this Gundam-like model sheet. Now they do attach on Bumblebee. That's a little tricky to get in because they're so tiny. Or maybe using the wrong one. Like that. Now what's weird is that the other pig hole is actually pinned. And I thought it was just my copy of figure, but no. That part was actually in the instructions in the box. So, what was the point of having two side view mirrors? You can only put like one in the car at the time. At a time. That is so stupid. Did Volkswagen beat... Oops. Oh, and also this is his back wheel, by the way. It does store under him, as well as the gun. But anyway, that's kind of dumb. Like, what's the point of having the side view mirrors? I mean, you don't really do much in robot. You don't really do anything in robot mode, but like, what's the point of only being able to add one of them in the car? Sorry, something just fell. But anyway, like, I mean, did Volkswagen Beetles like only had like one side view mirror, or at least in this model of the Volkswagen Beetle? So also comes with instructions on how to transform them. It's pretty big. It then shows you a screenshot of the G1 cartoon. And he also comes with this, and you had to like scan the QR code for something. I don't really know what this is for though. It also comes with a collector card with a picture of Bumblebee in it. And on the back, you can see his tech specs. I mean his stats, and for some reason he's 10 on whatever this means. So yeah, for size comparison, here he is with G1 Bumblebee. His arm's a little loose right now, but as you can see, Masterpiece Bumblebee is pretty massive compared to G1 Bumblebee. And here he is with Studio Series Bumblebee, the one from the Bumblebee movie specifically. And he's almost the same size as Bumblebee. So, first off, here's Daniel in his cruiser mode, and it does look kind of weird, but this is what he pretty much did in the G1 movie. And he's got thrusters on the back. And of course his head is looking up when he's transforming into this weird cruiser mode. So anyway, to transform him, fall down the feet, unpeg these sections that form arms, and then fold them carefully because his arms are pretty fragile. And then close these pieces up, untab the section, fold it up, and then fold them back in, bring the arm down, and then swing it. And then fold down the wheels, and then you straighten up his legs, split them, fold the wheel down, and then fold the wheel back, which is actually kind of satisfying. And then remove the helmet, fold the head back, and then put it back on. And no, that's not really parts forming. Well, it kind of is, but I mean, that is the closest thing you can get to a Masterpiece parts former. I mean, at least Masterpiece Starscream wasn't a parts former, unlike the G1 Starscream. But anyway, here's Daniel. And he is, I mean, he does look like a Legends class figure. And for the head, unfortunately, he is soulless, because Takara didn't have the marbles to paint his eyes. So basically, he is blind. So, yeah. For comparison, let me transform quick. Here is he with Joe and Bumblebee, and he is slightly taller than Joe and Bumblebee. And gonna have to transform them really quick. Okay, there you go. But he is slightly shorter than Studio Series Bumblebee. And for some reason, mine has legs are a little loose, but that's not important. What is important is Bumblebee himself. And he does have a little bit of kibble on the bottom. He rolls pretty good. And for a masterpiece, he is on rubber tires. I mean, not rubber tires, plastic tires. Because I mean, I don't know why, but I think plastic tires are actually better because rubber tires are probably like more fragile, and they would probably be more expensive to produce. I don't know how they would be more expensive, but rubber tires would probably be like more fragile because it could easily get stress marks. So I kind of see why they give them plastic tires, unlike Joe and Bumblebee, who had rubber tires. So like I mentioned before, there's his back wheel, and you can take the license plate. Well, it's not really a license plate because there isn't anything there, but you can attach this on the back and then plug it in, and there you go. And he looks more like a realistic, Volkswagen Beetle. And there's even a Volkswagen logo in there. They're pretty cool. There's also his gun, which is blue and black. So anyway, to transform them, unpeg this section, bring it down, bring this piece down, and then watch what happens. This piece gets caught by the waist. And it's actually pretty ingenious. And then you gotta straighten the legs, split them, fold them up, rotate the wheels down, wrap the doors around the legs, bring these back sections down, and tab the arms, swivel them, fold the fists, bring these sections down, take this top section, fold it down, rotate it, fold the back bumper down. Fold them all the way down. And finally, fold this piece down to reveal the Autobot symbol. So there is Bumblebee in his robot mode. Oh, and also bring the shoulders up. So yeah, there is Bumblebee in his robot mode. And he looks awesome. Very G1 accurate. Now, he does have a bit of back kibble, but it's not really much of a problem because the new Masterpiece Bumblebee, he has a worse kibble. In fact, he has more of a mess than this. This looks a lot cleaner. So for comparison, here is G1 Bumblebee and Studio Series Bumblebee. So as you can see, he's half the size of Studio Series Bumblebee, but taller than G1 Bumblebee. So for articulation on Bumblebee, his head can move, his arms are on ball joints, his elbows are on a hinge and they can swivel, his legs can swivel, and he can bend on the toe. He has waist articulation, and that's pretty much it. He is pretty posable. However, for Daniel, and I forgot about his articulation, he has ball joints on the arms, ball joints on the legs, and his feet can kind of move, and he can look up, I guess. Yeah, this guy doesn't nearly has much articulation as Bumblebee here. So, for the alternate face, told you earlier, you can remove that and then put it in here, and he has a smiling face. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. As always, like, comment, and subscribe.